Good afternoon, everyone. This is Vic Callender here. It's about 17:13 military time on the west coast of the United States where I am. And the topic of what I'm talking about is not drinking the Kool-Aid. Look, it is the prerogative of the Prime Minister of Barbados, who is selected to the role of Prime Minister by the parliamentary group, to lead them. It is that person's prerogative to reshuffle cabinets. Cabinets get reshuffled all the time. Voila, big deal. They get reshuffled. Um, People come, people go. If you are a parliamentary member and you disagree with the direction of the country of the Prime Minister of Barbados, you offer that person a resignation. That happens in a parliamentary democracy all the time. You disagree with where the prime. That's not to say that you disagree with your party's direction. You disagree with where the prime minister as a cabinet member, and you can still stay on in the role as a parliamentary representative, but not as a cabinet member. Or like Ralph Thorne and others have done, you exit the party and go form your own party or go be a member of the opposition. You can do that. I knew that something was wrong um, with these recent estimates and the tone of some of the members of the Barbados Labour Party. Um, I knew something was wrong. I didn't know what was wrong, but I knew something was wrong. And there are members in the Barbados Labour Party that aspire to be prime minister. Every minister that sits as a cabinet member should aspire one day to want to be prime minister. If they're telling you that they don't aspire to be prime minister, don't vote for them. They're liars right off the bat. Every single minister, every person given a cabinet level position thinks that he or she one day can do what Mia Mottley is doing. And if they don't tell you that, they're lying. I mean, just laugh at them and walk away. So what I'm seeing in Barbados is not that the system is disheveled, it's just that people are asking questions. When are roads going to be fixed? Those are fair questions. When are the PSVs going to do their due diligence and serve the people of Barbados with a level of excellence? When is crime in Barbados going to be reduced? Those are not questions that don't merit or warrant decent answers. They do. And if the ministers in Mia Mottley's cabinet are asking questions like that of each other, that's good politics. That makes for good thinking. That makes for good decision making processes. All of that. Um, yeah, working for Mia Mottley isn't easy because she's going to require things of people that many people might not want to do, like get off your asses and do your due diligence in your constituencies, write decent cabinet papers, know what the hell you're talking about when you're sitting down every Tuesday in the House of Assembly. So if she's requiring that of her ministers and she's diligent about that, what's so bad about that? And there could only be one boss at a time, no matter who you are. You know, if you're Kurt Humphrey, Marsha Cattle, any other as Wilfred Abrams, any other aspirant to the office of Prime Minister, they have to know that in order to be a leader, they must be led. In order to be a leader, you must be led. They got to wait their turn. There's no crying in politics, people, and there is no justice in politics. Period. No crying, no justice. You can't conform to the wills and pleasure of the leader of the party, politically or otherwise. Just go start your own party. Go do your own due diligence somewhere else. It's okay. That's how democracies work all the time. Lest we forget, when Owen Arthur was the leader, the former leader, people went back and got him, and Mia had to sit and wait her turn. Yep, that hurt her. I'm sure it did. But she sat, she listened to the will of the party, she paid her dues, and as a result, she became not only the leader of the party again, but also now the Prime Minister of Barbados. So I hate to see any politician exit stage right the party, but if you feel like you're not serving your constituents and the people of Barbados to the best of your ability in the current circumstance, okay, goodbye. And I'm not angry with you. I don't hate you. I don't look at you any less. I look at Ralph Torn differently because Ralph Torn is a genetically engineered political idiot. He does not know from day one to the next day what the hell he's talking about or what he's doing. If he got his act together, I would have more respect for him. But I don't think that this guy can lead Barbados to the toilet. I just don't think. With diarrhea, by the way. If all Barbadians had diarrhea, Ralph Thorne couldn't lead them to the toilet. That's my view. So he's not a good politician. He's not a steady, stable thinker politically. And Barbados is going to need that going forward. I'm just saying what I believe. So, yeah. So those who want to leave, good luck to them. Those who've been reshuffled, I think the reshuffling was good. And, there is fire and there is smoke. There's some fire under Corey Lane, and that needs to be looked at. There are things going on with Corey Lane that the Prime Minister might be privy to, where it does not merit for him at this time to have a ministerial portfolio. So, Godspeed to all Barbadians and to the government of Barbados, and I hope in the weeks to come, the decisions made by the Prime Minister would bode well for the people of Barbados.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.